straight in with why is it okay for the private healthcare sector to be used by people, but it's not okay for the private education sector to be used? Why is it okay that Wes Streeting is saying that if you can use the private healthcare sector, please do, because it will take the strain off the NHS, and if it takes the strain off the NHS, then the NHS will be given oxygen to breathe so that it can actually repair itself, and so it can raise its standards, and so it will be an NHS system that is suitable for anybody that wants to use it. What in the name of God is not obvious to anyone other than me that what we should be doing that with education? Why, instead of penalising people who have the ability to use private education, are we not applauding and saying, brilliant, if you can, could you? Because if we did that, then this broken state system that Bridget talks about all the time would get the air to, I mean, it's identical. I can't say it anymore. I can't explain. What is she missing? What are we missing? We've got two private sectors that are working well. Where did that come from? And we've got two state sectors that are not working well. Now, in one private sector and one state sector, the minister in charge of that is saying, if you can use the private sector, please do, so that we can make the state sector that's poorly better. In the other private sector, we've got the minister that's in charge of those saying, well, you don't use the private sector, you absolute, I can't say the word, you're disgusting, you disgust me. I'm going to charge you loads for daring to use it. Come into our broken state sector and break it some more. I mean, what the actual, really? The right hand is not talking to the left hand. We've got a really disjointed party, and it's just fucking nuts, isn't it? You know, I know it's Friday and I'm tired. Subscribe to the channel, by the way. I must say that. Please do. It's free. There's no tax on subscribing to the channel. All you have to do is press a button. I think you have to have a Google account, but if you use the app, it's easier. But do subscribe, because then we just can keep chatting, and I love this. But I know it's Friday afternoon. I am really tired. I do feel like I've got massive brain fog at the minute. You know, I'm literally covered in patches everywhere, but I'm still unable to finish a sentence without forgetting all my words. But it cannot be a symptom of that I've forgotten my words. It cannot be a symptom of that this is so blatantly obvious, yet it's being ignored. Just, Wes Streeting, could you please call Bridge? Pick up the phone and ring her and say, Bridge, love, come on. This is how we're doing it in health. Could you have a little go at it in education? Maybe show some respect to the people in education that have, you know, made a choice. It's all they've done. They've made a choice. Why are we vilifying people that have made a choice? Could we not just go, look, that's fine, and we're not going to charge you for making your choice. We're just going to add a few more into your choice. You know, that's fine. Brilliant. It's logic, isn't it? It makes sense. That's not the patches speaking, surely. That's just sense. I don't know. Maybe not. Is that madness? Let me know. Oh, do say it in the comments. I love that. I love reading the comments, and I reply to as many as I can. You'll see that if you join. But let's talk about this, and don't just share it with me. Share it with everybody else. You know, let's get this word out there, because once the word is out there, they can't ignore it, can they? If enough people start shouting, they have to listen. Yeah, it's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.